Hello, World of Warcraft fans, and welcome back to another episode of Casual Encounters. This is episode 9.2. After Sunday night, just before I got off this video, I was saying how we got that leaked video from WoW about the level 90 boost, and it looked like it was coming. I was saying, oh, hopefully it'll be out Tuesday. Well, next day, boom, there it was. So great. I was so happy. I was ecstatic. So I got up, slept in as I usually do. So I got on there, I got on the internet, and I don't think it was there right away. And then a little bit later, I was looking through, I just was looking for some stuff, and all of a sudden I saw something that caught my eye, and it says 90 booster available, or pre-order is available, pre-purchase is available. And I'm like, what? Whoa. So I went right to the World of Warcraft website, and sure enough, there it was. Pre-purchases are available. I got very excited, went downstairs to my computer here, and lo and behold, I was able to get onto Battle.net and pre-purchase Warlords of Draenor, and I got my level 90 boost along with my Dread Ravenlord mount and my little companion pet, because I got the deluxe edition. So yeah, I was very excited. So after, once I did the pre-purchase, I got onto my account, and it said, oh, okay, here's your, you got a level 90, click on this button to get started. And as I've mentioned before, I had created a level, I created a paladin a little while back. I leveled it up to level 60. So one of the options you have is to either choose your character that you have to boost, or to create a new one. So I can't really give you too much information about what happens when you create a new one. What I can tell you what happened is when I boosted my level 60, so I clicked on my character, so then I had to choose it. It says, okay, you got blacksmithing and engineering and blah blah blah, and it says choose your it asked to choose the spec. So I chose the spec, which I already was, which I guess that's in case, I guess so they know which gear to give you, and which spec to make your primary or whatever. I'm not sure. So I did that. That was all good. It says okay, just to confirm. Boom, and then whoosh, whoosh. Yeah, you saw my character light up, and she had all new gear on. So I logged in, and lo and behold, my paladin was level 90. I got a little bit scared at first. I went and I opened up my bags, and they were empty. And I'm like, where's all my stuff? I had all my transmog gear in there that were very hard to get. Which, if you want to see, I do have a link in my about part of my YouTube page, and my 3 characters there. If you click on Paltima, you can go to the Battle.net. It'll bring you to my character, and you can see her pretty crazy, sexy outfits that she got transmog set. I did some farming I was looking for some of that. I don't know if any of you know this glorious set, or this Vanguard set, or the Lofty set. They're pretty skimpy, and I managed to get the glorious leggings. I got the and the Vanguard top. So it was a blue top with the yellow bottoms, and I was like, oh man. And I tried to farm a little more to get one or the other of the other one. I didn't feel like wasting too much time. It was still pretty good. So I just got a bunch of other stuff all yellow and blue, so I'm kind of yellow and blue all over the place. So it looks pretty good. So anyways, back to what we were doing. So I looked at my bags and they're empty, and I don't know, all my freaking gear's gone, all my transmog gear's gone, everything I had in my bags was gone. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Then I also noticed that all of my bags, I had all these nether whatever bags, all the 18 slot ones, and I had all 20 slot bags, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Anyway, so then I went to the mailbox, and what they did was they took everything that was in my bags, and they just mailed it back to me. So that was that experience. So that was, thank God for that. I also got my Dreadlord and my mount and the companion in there, all that stuff. Again, I can't speak as to what happens if you start off at level 1, but being that I boosted from 60, professions were leveled up to 600, my blacksmithing, my engineering, and my bandaging, whatever that, first aid, so that was all 600. The rest they didn't touch, so that if I want to fish, cook, whatever, archaeology, all that stuff, I guess that's, you just have to do that on your own. But still, the blacksmithing and engineering, that's going to be, once I get into that a little bit, once I haven't really taken a good look at that yet, and I'll kind of explain why in a moment. So yeah, it was Monday and this happened, right? And I'm like, oh my God, it's Monday, reset tomorrow. Okay, so what am I gonna do? Oh, okay, let me think now. Okay, first thing, I gotta go pick up the legendary quest. So I pick up the legendary quest. Okay, I gotta go to the Timeless Isle and get some lesser charms. So did all that. I went to got some lesser charms. As soon as I got my lesser charms, well, first of all, I had to put all my gear. I had all the gear from Timeless Isles that I'd gotten from my main, and and I put all that on. I had to set up my bars. I had a whole bunch of new things now. Went on Icy Veins, checked what my rotation was, tried to set everything up on my bars real good so that I could get going, and so did all that. Then finally got back to the Timeless Isles. And I'm doing all this with my wife. My wife did a monk healer, so we were doing this together. I went tank pally, and she went Mistweaver monk. So we were doing this together. So we went out, boom, boom, boom. We got a whole bunch of lesser charms. Started the whole quest chain there on the Timeless Isle, so we got our 50 lesser charms. Went back to the city, traded them in. We did Celestials. I didn't get anything. She didn't get anything. I went and did Ordos. Unfortunately, my wife couldn't. She doesn't have her legendary yet on her other character. But I went and got Ordos, and I got my Warforged headpiece. Sweet! Right off the bat. Very, very nice. So we did that, and then I was like, okay, now we gotta go. So what do? We gotta get 10 sigils of power, 10 sigils of wisdom. So ran all Mogushans, ran Hearts of Fear, we did the first, we were doing the first TOT. It was getting really, really late. We got the Horadon. We started doing TOT. We missed the first boss. We were at Horadon. We got in there, and maybe there were a bunch of new 90s in there. I don't know. It's very possible, but we didn't really have any high DPS, and it looked, obviously I was still relatively new at tanking as a pally and these higher level stuff, and we just couldn't quite. We did a couple of tries on Horadon, couldn't quite get it down. The other tank left, and my wife was getting tired, so we quit that, and then I decided to come back. I ran TOT again. I got a Horadon, but this time there was some higher DPS. Able to get down the ads a little quicker. No problem. Got through the end of it. I requeued, got the other one, and then and then I just ran and went to I didn't want to get too far ahead of my wife on the sigils because it just messed things up. So I just went back to the Timeless Isle, just got some coins and stuff. Nothing really big happened there. And so then today was reset. We did the first 2 TOTs. And I think I needed one more Sigil of Wisdom or Power. My wife still needed a few Sigils of Wisdom and Power. And so we went back to Mogushan now that it had reset. Did the Mogushans. And then we still had to do... My wife still had a couple left, I think, when we went into Heart of Fear. And right at the very last boss of the first wing of Heart of Fear, she got her last one. And so sigils are done already, man. 2 days. Bing, bang. All right. Sigils are done. So we went to hand that in. And then we had to... we had to get our reputation with the Black Prince. We had to get honored. So we went over to the Isle of Thunder. We had to do the first scenario to open up the first part so that we can get into that... I don't remember exactly what the area is called, but there's that little area, that big square place where all those statues, Mogu statues and stuff are hanging around. And we just, you know, we just pretty much, it didn't take long. We just took down a whole bunch of those guys, and we got our honored with the Black Prince. So not by this time it was getting late again. We went to hand that in. So tomorrow we're going to start off. We got to go back into Terrace of Endless Spring. And, oh yeah, we did that too, to get coins as well, or the first day. So, why is that computer making so much noise? What's going on? Anyway. So yeah, so tomorrow we go into Terrace of Endless Spring again. We got to get the something from the Shaw of Pride, I guess, and not Shaw of Pride, sorry, Shaw of whoever's over there, whoever's in the at the end of Terrace of Endless Spring. So we got to go back in there and do that, and then I think after that we're going to start on secrets. That'll take a little bit longer, obviously, because we only have the 2 NTOT, yeah, the Throne of Thunder, the 2 last wings, and I think the first 2 wings of Siege, which could be pretty tough because right now, you know, we're still under 500. So eye level. So that it might get tough, but you know, we'll give it a shot. You know, we're a little more familiar with the first wing of Siege of Orgrimmar and stuff right now, just because, you know, that's sort of what the content we're doing now with our mains is. So for hopefully the first and second wing, hopefully we'll be able to get through it in LFR. You know, it shouldn't be too hard. Hopefully not. So all in all, yeah, it's going really, really well. Very excited to get this going, and you know, I really was excited to get this because I have you know, our guild is very casual and there's always people in and out, and it's going to be really, really nice to have that plate wearing tank. Like I said, I have my Resto Druid, but I'd really like to, you know, focus all the gear into the Resto. I do have quite a bit of you know, Guardian gear as well, but it'll give me that option if you know, if ever we get into normals, or we've already started normals, but like, you know, we seem to be having a problem, people not coming. But at least now I have my mage, which can do it. I got my Resto Druid, and I'm really looking forward to gearing up this Pally tank. So that way, you know, if I'm going, if we whatever, I can just fill in anywhere now. So, you know, because, like, you know, one of my main tanks in our guild is a bear already, so having 2 bears, you know, mechanic wise maybe a little bit, and then, you know, just for the whole gearing thing, could be kind of a pain in the ass to have 2 bears. So having to get that Pally tank in there is really nice, and hopefully before the end of this expansion, at least we'll be able to hopefully we'll be able to get Garrosh down on normal. So yeah, so everything's great. Honestly, I've been so busy just trying to do this. I haven't even looked since yesterday, really, to see if there's any new Warlord of Draenor news or anything. Uh, maybe maybe before the end of the week, I'll try to look up and see what else, if they've come up. I know it. So the last couple of Thursdays in a row, they've done that Dev water cooler thing with some interesting stuff coming up for Warlords of Draenor. So maybe Thursday again they'll come out with something, and maybe I'll be able to report on that then. If not, if I don't get around to it, might wait till next Sunday or something, and I might do another episode then. So yep, that's about it for now. I'm having fun on my Pally. I hope everyone watching this, maybe they did the same. If maybe I mentioned some things that you didn't think about doing. Oh my goodness, maybe about picking up the legendary quest, maybe about getting your lessers, maybe about I don't know, maybe whatever. Hopefully I've helped some people understand how it works, what's going on, what you get when you level, how it works when you level a level 60 or higher character to 90, and hopefully that's some useful information, everybody. Please leave your comments down below in the YouTube comments. Be really appreciated. And please subscribe if you haven't already. That'd be very much appreciated as well. I really like to know what y'all think about these things, and if you have any other questions that maybe I can answer, go ahead, leave a question in the comments, and I'll be glad to try to answer it. So yeah, so everybody, have an excellent week, and I hope you're all having as fun as me on your, or at least will be having fun as me on your brand new level 90 tune. So take care and have fun playing World of Warcraft.